continue back at it again with another ContinueQuest. Hey, I'm Paul.
I'm Nick.
I'm Jen.
And we're getting interview timed.
John!
We already interviewed.
We interviewed.
Sorry.
And it did not go so well for Hana.
No, it was
I
bad.
think, my prediction, Paul's going to be happy with how it went politically, and that's all that matters to him.
You think it's gonna play well?
I think he likes Hana, but he's just keeping it quiet.
He's keeping it cool, man. He's keeping it professional.
Yeah, probably until the election's over.
Gotta keep it super profesh.
Yeah, so I think we're okay.
Okay.
We'll see. Maybe Paul doesn't actually care.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's a cold, calculated sociopath. That's just.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe he doesn't care about the election. He just cares about Hana.
Ooh. That would be even more romantic.
Oh shit.
John time.
Oh.
I don't think I could do the.
What? I'm just telling the truth. I'm not attacking the poor girl. So you got the hots for Paul then?
PBG stopped patting me. My face colored yet again. I could feel it happening, and it was dead giveaway even if I said nothing to confirm it. John nodded, throwing a rubber ball into the air and catching it.
He's a tough nut to crack, even tougher to read. You got your work cut out for you, girl.
Was it obvious?
Yeah, maybe not to him, but he's a master at telling himself one thing and never looking at the alternatives. Not if they complicate matters. That's why Nick and Josh are so good for him. They're perfect team together. Don't push him. That's my advice. He's not one to rush things. Not personal things anyway. If he comes around, he comes around. It'll be on his own accord.
Just John giving advice in that voice.
That. John giving that advice.
In that voice.
In that voice. I nodded. It was weird getting romantic advice. Solid advice from
Right?
John.
Yeah.
But I was grateful in any case. PBG frowned next to him, not seeming interested in the topic. I was too embarrassed to stay.
Thank you for saving me, PBG, both times.
PBG heaved a heavy sigh.
My mom get mad at me if I did anything less.
What a gentleman.
PBG smiled sadly.
Head on back now. It's still fairly light out, but it won't be for much longer. See you later. Good luck.
I nodded.
Bye.
Thanks, John. I mean it.
Oh, sleepy Hana.
PJ time.
I could use some jammers.
Time for night
What the
night.
hell?
What the hell is that? Who's here so early in the morning?
Oh shit, my drunk again.
Oh,
Mike.
damn.
Grumpy from a late night on the volleyball court threw a pillow at the door with a hiss.
Don't you have any manners?
My, don't yell.
I'll stop yelling when that idiot stops knocking.
It's me again, isn't it?
Probably.
I hastily rose and flicked
Do you
on the
not?
light.
This is why you're tired.
Boundaries.
I stay up late.
Yeah.
Leading
And knock on girls' bedroom doors.
and knock on girls' bedroom doors. I knock
Wake
on our
me
door
up
all
in
the
middle of the
time.
night. What is up with that?
Leading to the
Jen
sputter.
doesn't need like a news brief when you gotta
Yeah.
like pee in the middle of the night.
Hey, Jen, I'm peeing. Guess what? I'm peeing.
Jen,
Sorry.
I gotta
piss.
pee.
I'm taking the cat with me.
I'm peeing.
And I'm like, no, not the cat.
Jen, I'm done peeing.
I'm washing my hands, Jen.
Uh,
I think I'm gonna get some water before I come back to bed. I'm
Jen.
drinking it.
Jen.
It's
I
my
hastily
life.
rose and flicked on the light, leading to a sputter of terrible curses from Mai.
Who's there?
Hana, can I talk to you?
God.
It
Paul.
was Paul.
I glanced quickly in the mirror, trying to pat down my bedhead, then suddenly became conscious of the fact that I was in my pajamas, braless.
Damn.
Can you wait?
I will murder you.
Never mind.
Dude, making her go out there with them all hanging out.
Damn, dude, with them all hanging out.
She's like 16.
You don't know how fast she grew up.
I don't know.
Neither do you.
I don't know. I'm
No
just
way.
saying. Well, shit's obviously an issue for her.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
With a sigh, I pulled open the door and stepped into the hallway.
Paul wearing his uniform and slippers.
And slippers.
Slippers.
Hana, hey, I wore my slippers over here. Sorry I came so early, but I wanted to talk to you about something. I crossed my arms over my chest and nodded, distinctly not looking forward to whatever this conversation was going to bring. It's good little detail there about
Good
crossing the
cover
arms
up.
over.
Yeah.
crossing the arms over the chest.
Paul's gonna read it like she's frustrated with him.
Yep. It was just bothering me all night, so I came over.
Classic
here
Paul.
first thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know you might have seemed a little angry after the interview yesterday. I might have seen images from the night before came flooding back to me. My head in my hands, Paul's stony face, PBG's sad smile, and John's raised eyebrow.
Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't want you to feel bad. I nodded slowly, not believing him for an instant. Well, I believed that he didn't, not believing him for an instant. I believed that he didn't want me to feel bad, but there was no way after that time and energy spent preparing for me for the interview that he wasn't still upset about it. And then there was that ending. Did he know how I felt about him? Is that why he was doing this? Because he didn't want me angsting over the boy I was in love with? I swallowed hard. Pathetic. Actually, I was hoping you might want to go somewhere with me tonight to make up for it. I know I put a lot of pressure on you and everything. My head snapped up. Paul was grinning at me. I figured we could take a stroll around the mall. Maybe grab a bite to eat or something.
Really?
Yeah. It's the least I can do, you know?
Well, sure, I'd love to go.
Oh, sick.
Oh, sick.
Oh, sick. I'll come get you later today. That's awesome because in the little behind the scenes here.
Yeah.
They gave us lines to read and they gave us a couple where they were like, just do some things. And that one was like catchphrases.
Yeah.
So my catchphrase was "Aw, sick." Because usually I see gross things and go, "Aw, sick."
Oh, sick.
But they used it as if it was
positive.
sick. And that's real good, guys.
Very
good.
awesome.
Great job. I'll come get you later today then. Oh, and no meeting today. I think we deserve a bit of a day off. He snapped me a finger gun. And finger gunned. I nodded, completely at a loss for what was happening. Italian.
Yep.
Italian.
Right, so see you tonight. Have a great day in class, Hana.
He shot me the Maloik.
He maloiked me. I don't know what that is. I think it's bad luck, though.
I think I got an Italian voodoo curse on me.
Italian.
Look up Maloik. It's bad luck, though. Don't look at it for too long.
Yeah, Ronnie James Dio invented it.
Look it up. I'm really curious now.
You don't know Maloik?
I'm not Italian.
You don't know
Oh
Maloik?
yeah, it's good
No,
luck
I
thing.
don't.
It's
the horns.
devil horns.
Oh.
But it's like good. It's Italian good luck though.
Oh, okay.
Like when you get a car, you're supposed to like put a keychain with it.
You've
in
never
your
seen
car.
like they look like it looks like
It's red. It's
it looks like
red.
two red peppers, but it's actually two horns.
Yeah.
I've seen the horns.
They have the peppers too.
Well, they have the horn. Yeah,
they have the horns, but they're usually red, right?
Yeah.
And they're like little like bull horns.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but then
Google
there's
it.
like the actual
The Maloik.
I wish I could press pause on us recording and look it up right now.
You'll
You
get
can
to.
look
We'll
it up,
remember.
No. We're
Hannah's
good.
Hannah's gonna go out through her day. You got time to look it up.
Yeah.
Play this in the background.
I'll
look it up.
read for a while.
Yeah.
With a last charming smile, he set off down the hall.
Who is that?
It's that girl.
Who's this?
I rolled around. Standing behind me, evidently having heard some portion of that conversation, was Kakusu. This is interesting.
Is it?
What happened between me and Paul was really none of her business, and I glared at her to prove it. Kakusu slowly nodded, eyes faintly glowing. You seem to have a much higher allocation of luck than other humans in this
What?
area.
Is she a robot?
Yeah.
Allocation of luck?
Oh, one must wonder whether your hair gives you luck or whether your luck caused your hair.
Oh damn, she's
What?
a witch.
I'm giving her a witchy voice.
Yeah.
I darted a hand up to my head and then wrapped it around my doorknob.
I've got to get ready for class.
Kakusu nodded slowly, then smiled. Good morning.
Ugh.
I blinked.
May the gods smile upon you.
She looked at me expectantly.
Good morning.
You're up early. I hope you do well in class today.
Blessed be.
Kakusu skipped down the hallway, as if completely unaware of the stiff conversation we just had.
Is she like the Luna Lovegood of Asagao? I
Yeah.
guess.
I shook my head. Too much was happening too early in the morning. With a sigh, I headed back into my room, ready to face the onslaught of questions from the definitely eavesdropping Mai inside. As we waited in the lunch line for food, Mai buzzed with anticipation for my impending date.
How do you make it end your hair? We'll totally knock his socks off. He won't know what hit him. Serves him right for taking so long to acknowledge your greatness.
I bit my lip. Mai's level of excitement was matched only by my dread. I wanted the date to go well, I really did, but I was terrified of screwing something up. After all, I thought the flower festival was supposed to be my first ever date, and that went in a completely different direction from what I anticipated.
Man, we're gonna show up again and ruin it.
Probably.
Yep. This was my first real date, and I did not intend to mess it up, but somehow, I was sure I would.
Hey, what's up?
Are you listening? Jean jacket or sweater? I'm asking for your opinion on your outfit.
You would pick
Oh,
jean jacket.
Jacket. Yes, I
You
would.
would that. You would that. Mai nodded.
Perfection.
Great choice. I can definitely work with that. You look great in blue.
With the
I
last
saw your hand like go up, and I was like, "Oh, he's getting into it."
No, there's like a gnat or something. I was just like,
I don't know this word, but I'm going to try and do it. With the last of the treacle on our plates, we started across...
Wow, yeah.
I don't know what that word is. That's a good one.
We'll
Tree
Google that
clay.
later.
It's tree clay.
Tree clay. It's a Greek word.
Yeah.
Then something
We're
caught my
Googling
eye.
it later.
Uh-oh.
These idiots.
Jeff and Ian were sitting at the hidden block table, heads together. They were definitely plotting something again, and after the interrogation Ian gave us last night, I was not in the mood to sit and watch it happen. Then again, I didn't want to cause a scene. What should I do? Like 'em, girl. Like 'em.
Ooh. Get real Italian on him, Jen.
Oops. It's okay.
What? Huh? Let's interrupt them.
Yeah, Italian. My across the floor without me, turning back to motion for me to hurry up. Instead, I marched straight over, plopped myself down at the hidden block table right between Ian and Jeff, and started salting my food.
Hana.
Why?
Hello there, friend. Fancy meeting you here. I figure we could all have a friendly chat about the campaign, seeing as we're all in the same boat and everything.
Jeff and Ian stared at me. After a second, Ian shrugged. You're on your own, man. He turned away, joining in on a conversation Jimmy and Luke were having about friendship-destroying effects of marionette party. I smiled at Jeff, watching his mind quite clearly race between his friendly smile.
So, nice interview last night, huh?
About that.
I held up a hand. Oh, he's getting trumped, isn't he?
Trump, dude.
It's fine. I'm not going to yell at you or anything. You were completely within your right to ask those questions. They were only questions after all. ...
Was I?
Of course. This being the case, I hope you can find it in your heart to answer my questions. It's only fair, seeing as you seem to be avoiding interviews in all forms of media.
Damn.
Fuck. He cleared his throat, gazing at just to the right of my face.
Yeah, I don't like once you say something in the media, it's there forever.
Total Trump.
If I misspoke, that would go down in history as my opinion, so I've been staying away from it.
Dude. Trump.
Yeah.
Trumpin'.
I sniffed.
Interesting. So you won't mind it if it's just a private conversation between friends?
No, I ... guess not.
In that case.
I popped a pineapple cube into my mouth, the sheer intensity of my anger biting me through the otherwise uncomfortable conversation.
Why are you even running for president? Let me guess. You want to change the world too?
Jeff sat down while set his milk down his milk carton with a sigh. Woo! Tough one.
This is the other reason I don't want to do interviews. My explanations for things aren't very good.
That's a part of being president, Jeff.
I'm a fourth year and I'm about to graduate. The job market's looking real competitive and I want to get into my top college. I realized that listening a competitive video game club as my primary extracurricular wasn't going to help me much with that. So, no, if anything, it hurt my goals. So I thought, what is something I could do? Then I saw Jared and Paul arguing in the hallway about posters. Jared was all, the student council doesn't even do anything. And I was like, he's got a point there. Paul promised a lot of stuff, and he didn't follow through.
Promising Paul.
Yeah.
Promising Paul never can deliver. Sad.
But he's going to this year.
Promising Paul. Yeah, but that doesn't really matter, does it? He said he changed things last year, and he went back on his word. Easy as that. I figured if I could get even a couple of things done, I'd be a better president than him, and it'd look good on my college resume. Everybody wins.
We'll see.
I honestly didn't think he'd care this much, but I guess I committed to it, so I better follow it through.
Jeff shrugged and took another swig of his chocolate
Trumpin'.
mug. He's trumping hard.
He's Trump-splaining everything, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
I stared down at my food. Maybe it was the matter-of-fact way Jeff explained it, but I felt like I couldn't be mad at him anymore. He didn't have as good of a reason as Paul, but he was still trying to do his best before the student body, and nobody said you had to go into leadership positions selflessly. No, it might be impossible to be totally unselfish. Maybe it was better to go in knowing exactly what you wanted out of the experience. In any case, it certainly wasn't wrong. I was unable to argue with his reasoning, and I kind of hated him for it.
Well, thanks then. That's all I wanted to know, I guess.
Really?
Well,
Really?
gotta take a break.
Really?
Back-breaking Brad, always cutting in. Annoying! We'll be right back. Ball-breaking Brad. We're back.
Hi.
We're back.
We're
Hey.
back. Really?
Jeff watched me stand up, surprised. Then he smiled.
Well, best of luck to us both.
He held out a hand to me, but both of my hands were occupied holding my tray. I pulled my knee and knocked it with his hand with it. That's great.
Likewise.
That's classy.
Damn.
I love Hannah. Then, disregarding the odd stare from the rest of the cafeteria, I went back to the Normal Boots Club.
You fraternize with the enemy traitor!
Haha, very funny.
I made eye contact with Paul, who smirked at me. For the rest of the lunch period, I stared at my food, completely insensible. A date? Paul? I must be dreaming. I should take a screenshot of that.
Dude, right there. Mm-hmm.
That's me, baby.
Print it out.
A dream come true.
Oh my gosh, it's him. It's totally him. You look great. You look absolutely gorgeous. Don't worry too much about yourself. Let's have fun, okay?
Paul's knock came at the door, and there was nothing for it. Paul's knock came at the door, and there was nothing for it. I was going on a date. I hesitantly open the door, for some reason afraid of what I would find, but there was Paul, a smile on his face, and a buzzingly nervous energy about him.
Damn! You look good, dude.
There you are.
Cleans up nice.
You about ready to go? I nodded, then slipped out of the door, trying very hard not to open it too much. Unfortunately, I didn't succeed. What's I so excited about in there? I shut the door quickly.
That
you
fitted
know.
shirt, dude. That's what she's excited
Jared.
about.
He laughed. Yeah, she's had a crush on him forever, hasn't she? How'd that even get started?
I don't know. I never asked.
Once again, a short pang hit me, and I made a mental note to talk more to Mai about her life. It's not just mine. I wasn't as self-centered as all that, was I? Paul led me out to campus, then headed off in the direction of Higa Banana.
Higa banana.
So Higa Banana's got a mall out here. Just a small one, but it's where the video game tournament is held and where most of Asagao's students hang out. You'd think, considering the money Asagao brings in, that Higa Banana would have grown by now, but nope. Still a small little mountain town. Stubborn as the mountain, for sure. I nodded shyly. Paul was as talkative and friendly as ever, casually pointing out unique features of the local area, or giving me small tidbits about the time Nick smacked a mime,
Yes.
and Josh garnered the ire of several Russian
Wow.
gangsters.
Yeah, it happened.
You sure do seem to keep busy, all of you.
Paul shrugged. Maybe it's the mixture of our personalities, but trouble seems to find us. I swear we don't go out of our way or anything. That would be crazy. After being around them for several weeks, I found myself wanting to argue, but bit my tongue.
Mm-hmm.
As we entered the mall, I
Dude,
side-eyed
I love
Paul.
mega clothes.
Yeah, what's that?
I love
Shoe
mega
man.
clothes.
Mega
Shoe
clothes.
You know that's gonna be Shoe Man.
Who was glancing around curiously. This was a date,
We
right?
got pairs of all these shoes.
Shoe Man.
We got leather and Nikes.
We got that thing that rates your feet.
Come together with our socks. Shoe Man.
Remember when you'd have to go and get shoes on and you'd take your shoe off and your foot would be all warm and they put on that cold ass metal foot measurer?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the shoe sizer.
Remember
I
or
hate
shoe
that
sizers?
thing.
Are
The
those
shoe
still
rater.
things?
I used to call it the feet raider.
Are those
See
still
how your
things?
feet
Yeah,
are.
those
Yeah,
still
yeah,
Yeah,
things.
they still have them.
They
I was
want
gonna
the-
say, do you think they'd improve that technology?
No, there's no way to
No,
innovate
no,
that.
that's like scientifically proven good thing.
Yeah.
There's no, you couldn't put a computer on there to do that job better.
No, I don't know that doctor. They got like a Dr.
the Dr.
Souls
Scholl's thing.
Yeah,
Like, is there just a pad you can put your foot on? It's like
Nah.
your foot
This
is
is
a
your
size
size.
7Y.
there's got to be. There's got to be like a Warby
telling
Parker
you.
version of
No.
Warby Parker for your
that.
feet.
for your feet. Yeah.
Warby Parker of feet.
Yo, I totally did like a parent thing. We bought shoes for Desmond, and I was like, where's his toe? Is this big enough for him? And I did like the pinch
The
your big
pinch
toe,
on his
the
toe?
pinch your
Yeah.
big toe thing. I was like,
Fuck, I turned into my parents.
I'm doing this generic parent thing that all parents do
I hated
now.
that too because it always hurt. You're like, ow, it's my fucking toe, Mom.
I need to make sure that it's the right size.
Yeah. Don't grab my goddamn toe.
Dude, he's going to try on clothes and I'll be like, let me make sure they fit right and they're not
Yeah,
falling
yank
off.
on 'em.
You're like pulling on his waist.
Ah,
They're a little big.
yeah.
There was
Inevitable.
It happens, man.
There was no way I was going to ask, though. If he said no, it would make everything a million times more awkward. But girls and boys going out alone together was definitely a date, right? Disregarding all the friends who did that kind of thing. That was. This time, Nick and Josh weren't around, so...
Hey.
There's a really good pretzel place nearby. Want to go get something?
I love pretzels. Sure.
Damn.
He led me around the corner from the main entrance, where a small pretzel shop touted pretzel cheese, touted prize cheese, and extra salt.
Damn, you got
So-
your hands in your pocket, Paul? You need to get them out.
I know, and that's my model stance, y'all. So don't tell anybody. But you know that Jimmy from Hidden Block? I nodded.
I fucking hate it.
He swears up and down that he isn't related to the founder of this pretzel shop, but my family actually knows the CEO, and that's so false.
Wow.
I guess they just want him to grow up as a normal kid. It'd be kind of destructive for him to know that he's the heir of a pretzel empire. Wouldn't pursue his own interests and all that.
Oh, speaking of Hidden Block.
We reached the front of the line and Paul leaned towards me. What are you getting? His closeness was intimidating. He smelled like shaving cream and tangerines.
Damn,
That's
what
legit.
he smells like.
Just a regular pretzel, no extra salt.
He nodded. 2 of those, then. I pulled out my wallet, but Paul already paid the cashier. Embarrassed, I mumbled my thanks. What were you saying?
Oh, Hidden Block. Well, I was just thinking about Jeff's plan for the election.
Help! Help! I thought he said help.
Yeah, I thought too.
Paul
Hep,
screeched at me, holding his hand out like a cymbal-crashing monkey. We are not allowed to talk about the election today. Do you understand me? We've done enough preparation for the past couple of days. We deserve a break, especially after yesterday. The cashier handed Paul our pretzels with a side of cheese, and he led me over to a dining area opposite the booth. I was trying very hard not to smile like a giggly little girl, but I was not succeeding. Do you think that that Carrie just likes pretzels real good? Real lots?
good.
Or it was just a Philadelphia detail right here.
I don't know. Maybe it's a Philadelphia detail.
In Philadelphia, we love our
We
pretzels.
love soft
Yeah,
pretzels.
soft pretzels. They're
pretzels.
better
So
here
much
than
so
anywhere
that you
else.
can walk outside and buy them on the corner.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
a pretzel every
There's
place.
just dudes
Yeah.
on the sides of like
Sweaty dudes.
main roads, yeah, selling you
Manhandling
pretzels.
pretzels.
It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Summertime.
Praxels. Get a Praxel.
Yeah.
Your pretzels.
Philly soft pretzel.
Soft pretzel.
If we weren't allowed to talk about the election, this was definitely a date. Paul glanced around the hall, watching people stare into windows and children tug on their mother's arms. So, Hana, what do you think is more important, honesty or integrity? I almost choked on my pretzel. Paul slammed me on the back with his hand, and I took a large swig of my bottled water.
Where is this coming from?
I'm trying to get to know you better. Well, was this his idea of small talk? There was nothing small about this.
Well, what exactly do you mean by honesty and integrity? Some people would say they're similar.
Honesty is telling the truth even when it's hard, and integrity is, I guess, it's sticking to what's important to you, even when it might screw everything up.
Damn.
Honesty.
Honesty?
Yeah.
Such a lonely world.
Fucking Billy Joel song. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know it. I don't Billy Joel.
Oh, you know.
She doesn't Billy Joel that much.
I don't Billy Joel. I don't know.
Never?
Like,
She knows the hits.
I know some of the hits.
You don't know Strangers in the Attic or
Nope.
whatever? I don't know.
Nope.
Glass houses. Do you know
Nope.
glass houses?
What about Italian
I
restaurant
know
song?
that one.
Okay.
Because I know the bottle of red.
Yeah.
Is it? Or wait, does it start white?
Brenda and Eddie were
Brenda
I
and
know
Eddie
that one.
were
I know
up-
Brenda and
That's the
Eddie.
same one.
Oh,
Yeah.
then I know that
What
one.
about Anthony's song?
No.
He's moving out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's moving out.
That's
It's
Um,
Anthony's.
moving
For the
out.
longest time, I know that one.
Oh,
Uptown
yeah,
Girl.
that one's good. Uptown Girl.
Big shot.
Yeah. We didn't start the fire.
What about
obviously.
pressure?
I know that because you love that song. Okay, let's get back to this.
Dude,
No more Billy Joel. I don't
I
Billy
say we keep down with Billy Joel.
Let's keep going for that.
Joel. I
That
can't
make-
go that much longer.
That makes sense, but then how does honesty work?
What?
Can you lie without speaking?
No. Wait, yes? Wait. Why are you asking me these questions? I feel like I'm in training all over again.
Paul sighed. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Man, I suck at this.
No, it's not that bad.
To be honest, he really did suck. What kind of first date had such a hostile atmosphere? I popped the last bit of my cheesy pretzel into my mouth as Paul scanned them all again. I've got an idea. Come on. He headed off a bit down the way.
We go play video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stopping at some kind of booth with a curtain.
Oh, damn.
Purikura?
I would just say Purikura?
That's kind of what I said.
A photo
Dude,
booth.
yes, I love this as well.
Come on, get in. I slipped inside the booth, and after a few seconds, Paul joined me. It was quite small inside, and we scrunched together just to fit.
Here, let's do 3 regular pictures, and then the 4th one we kiss.
We'll
maybe?
be real,
I don't
we'll be real
know,
weird
like,
and kiss. I don't know. It might be
I don't
weird,
know.
but
It might be kind of like a funny thing,
like a joking kiss, like a real joking,
we can laugh about it. Okay, fine, great, let's do it.
The machine slowly kicked up. Choices flickering across the screen. Single, couple, group.
Whoa.
I leaned forward and clicked the couple option.
Damn.
A small ripple of pleasure creeping across my shoulders. Get ready for your photos. 3, 2. Bam!
What?
What? Crap! I'm not even in frame. Come here. Paul wrapped an arm around my shoulder and pulled me closer towards him. I looked up in shock and click.
Damn.
Make a face.
Right.
I scrunched my hand up against my cheeks and puffed them out while Paul buried his face behind my head. Ha 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 ha! Look at your face.
My face. You can totally see up your nose in that one.
The photos came out wonderfully, and Paul split them in half and gave one to me. Here, something to remember your wonderful president by. He winked.
Remember, you're not going anywhere.
You never know. I'll flee in disgrace when I fail the election.
You never know. It could be assassinated.
We're not allowed to talk about that, remember?
Oh man, what's the point of setting rules if I can't even break them?
He's charming.
In the end, we had a great time. Paul stopped asking me those weird questions, and instead we window shopped. Frequently, I went into a store, and Paul vanished from my side. I'd searched all over for him just to find him hiding behind a coat rack or the like. I wasn't sure why he was doing it like that, but if that was his way of flirting, I wasn't going to complain. I was happy just to spend time with him. By the time we made it back to Asagao, it was well beyond curfew. Paul and I were forced to dart from building to building, from building side to lamppost to avoid detection, giggling all the while. Go! We sprinted up the way to Primrose House, and I flung the door open. To my surprise, Paul followed me in.
Oh,
I turned to shoot him a questioning glance, and he grinned. What kind of man would I be if I didn't walk you all the way home?
I always go all the way.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's gross. Panic struck me. I nodded and led the way up the staircase to the 3rd floor. He wasn't going to kiss me when he dropped me off, was he? I'd never kissed anybody before. I didn't know what to do, and I definitely couldn't do it in the hallway where anybody and their pet dog could walk by and ogle. Suddenly terrified, the conversation stopped, and he walked down the hall to my door in a odd silence. And when we reached it, I turned to face him, blushing fiercely. He smiled down at me. Thanks for the fun time, Hana.
No, thank you, and thanks for the pretzels. They were really warm.
Paul nodded.
Yes, they were.
Then I'll see you tomorrow at our meeting. He turned and started off down the hall, but I balked.
That's it?
Oh, damn.
Paul stopped in his tracks. What's it?
You're not going to kiss me?
Absolutely dying now. I could only stare at the ground when I had become so forward. When had I become so brave? Kiss you? Why would I do that? I froze.
Gross.
Fucked it up.
I wanted to die or transform into a rodent and crawl under the crack that separated me from the sanctuary of my dorm, but Paul was staring at me and I had to answer.
Because that was a date?
His eyes widened. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
No, this wasn't.
Paul.
I could see why. Oh no. Tears pricked my eyes and I blinked rapidly. No, Hana, He glanced around and then approached me again and lowered his voice. I wasn't trying to date you, I was just trying to get some of your mojo.
What? You were trying to get my mojo.
Paul nodded solemnly. The interview last night. I thought it was a complete utter disaster. I was furious. But when I went back to the dorms, I was stopped by people who complimented me on it. They felt like they got to know me more than ever before, and your stuttering answer to that last question made them feel for us, for the campaign as a whole. See, you've just got this thing about you, and this something that attracts attention, and you're all warm and comfy and real all the time. You know? I'm not good at that. Not just yet, so I was hoping to get it from you. I struggled hard not to shove him away from me. Here I thought he was genuinely interested in who I was, but instead he just wanted something from me. He was trying to get something from me. I buried my face in my hands and Paul awkwardly patted me on the shoulder. I'm sorry about that. I stepped to the right and his hand fell away.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Good night, then.
Hana.
Damn.
I stepped
Paul.
into my room and slammed the door in his face, slumping down against it. Mai, who had bounded up to me happily, now flew to my side.
What happened? Do you want to talk about it?
I shook my head. After a few seconds of silence, I heard quiet footsteps outside of our door. Paul finally left.
I hate boys.
My side then joined me sitting against the door.
You and me both, sister.
Man, what the fuck's wrong with me?
What? Come on.
What am I doing? I spent the next few days desperately avoiding Paul and the rest of
You're
Continue.
just completely oblivious.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Classic Paul.
Nobody asked me. I would never do that. I'm not that big of an idiot. Nobody asked me any questions. Either Mai told them ahead of time what was up, or Paul did. Either way, they made me even less eager to show my face at the table. Oh man, that's a real downer to end on.
That sucks.
That's sad.
Stupid Paul.
I
I
hope he
hate
can-
fake Paul.
I hope we can come back from this.
I don't
think
want
we
to.
can.
I don't. He doesn't deserve it.
I don't know, man.
We deserve it.
We do,
As
but
a
not
group.
that Paul doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
That version of Paul, fuck him.
Dude.
I'm pissed at him.
Yeah.
I'm
Seriously.
mad at him.
I'm
That
disappointed.
went terribly.
Yeah. You did it, Paul.
You had the mall. You had pretzels.
Oh, the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
The hiding
Fucking
behind weird
blew
coat
it.
racks like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Like a total weirdo.
Oh, maybe he was avoiding somebody else.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like Mimi.
I have faith. I have faith that Paul's
Like
going to
girl
pull this
Paul.
out.
And girl Paul Mimi,
Paul's going to pull this out.
who's actually Paul's sister.
Ew.
Oh, no.
No.
Ew, weird.
And she doesn't want... Paul can't let his parents find out that he's dating
That's
somebody.
what it is.
He's
Ew,
gotta
stop.
It's got to be something.
I'm
going
writing.
on.
I'm writing.
He's writing
the background
For the
story.
sequel.
Yeah, I'm writing
He's,
the back.
he's
the
writing it how
backstory.
he wants it to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll be back in a week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.